Network. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the Clippers win the tip. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And here are the Lakers. Davis with the bucket.
Look just how long AD is. He can take hits and still get to the bucket.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by James. An even 3-on-3 break. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Westbrook. And Davis sends it back. The finish. And the dunk by James.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
You love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's LeBron outside. Sinks the triple. James has got 7 points.
Over the course of his career, LeBron James has become a knockdown three-point shooter. You need him to stretch the defense? Oh, yeah, he can do that, too.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. The shot's good on the assist by George.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
And it's Russell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Westbrook. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Morris, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Hachimura off target with his 3.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Interesting report, David, looking to set the tone defensively. Greg, they don't really want to shoot him.
You know, I expect them to be aggressive, closing out on shooters and blocking out on that defensive backboard.
Well, those are great points, and they're things you really want to establish right out of the gate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Here's man. And that one is stuffed right through.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
On the wing, Morris. Lakers with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clink that one.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
And it's George finishing it off.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
17. The Clippers. 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far.
It's time, everyone.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Lakers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And Brown over to help. Knocks it loose. Here's man. Second chance shot. Pass to Powell. Covington in the corner. And another three for the Clippers.
This is the prototypical 3-and-D man, Robert Covington from deep. Yes, sir.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And again, the Lakers no good. To the inside. Plumlee. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Plumlee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. The screen from Brown. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Leonard. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And when people talk about defense, The term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's James. 8 points for him. Here's Davis. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Puts it up from 12. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Clippers trail by 4.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Zubac. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Kept alive.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
LeBron's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Shot from free throw range. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
13 foul.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Walker. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Leonard. There's the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Bamba sets a screen. It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right side, Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Out to Morris. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
That's the end of the first half.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1.
The Clippers.
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Pass to Zubac. Westbrook with it. Beasley covering. Here's George. Wide open look here for Zubac. And the shot is long. James outside. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Outside, Davis. Pulls up, high post. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup.
Pass to Russell. James with it. Back to Russell. Trying to get open is Davis. And D'Angelo Russell with the three. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. A different look for the Clippers.
You asked for it. Here they are. The Laker girl dance team.
Lakers leading by 7. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And the Clippers making a change here.
The Laker girls dance team.
Now Russell. Hachimura the screen. Shoots. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And it's in there.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Outside, Davis. No good from outside. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 7. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Plumlee in the high post. It's Powell on the wing. From deep three-point range. And another three for the Clippers.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
And Davis puts it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's George for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the paint. Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Davis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Covington's shot is off. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
George with the ball. Covington wide open. He fires. That one wide left. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for James. Offline with his three.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Lakers leading by 6. Bamba's shot is off. Here's Mann. From down in the low post, it goes. Mann's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Lakers lead.
The Clippers, 47.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Clippers now. 4-point game. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Here's Bamba. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 4. Stolen by Walker. Pulls up. Down low. Bamba's shot is off. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morris outside. Inside. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Leonard with the ball. Bamba picks him up. And now we've got the intentional foul. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Davis wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
James fires from way outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul.
The Lakers on D. They trail by one. Clippers moving the ball around.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Russell from long range. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
To the inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
And it's Leonard missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The three from George. No good on the shot. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Beasley with a clean look.